play the chorus. Put him in a UIP, an important person.
Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports.
And tonight we've got the Minnesota Lynx playing against the Los Angeles Sparks.
With Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're courtside here in sunny Southern California.
Outside Clarendon.
And it's safe to say this game will be won or lost on the boards.
Well, it's how these teams control the game and get themselves extra possessions.
Well, not only that, but limiting their opponent's possessions. That'll be a huge key in this one.
Now, here's Shepard.
Right outside. Here's the three. The three-pointer is on target.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Here's Bell.
Clarendon. Outside McDonald. Moss up top.
5 to shoot. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
The defense pretty much helpless to stop that layup. Just too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Here's Ipupa. Pass to Collier. Here's Ipupa. Shepard the screen. Back to Collier.
Offline with the three. Outside Clarendon.
Back to McDonald.
Pass to Clarendon.
Bell. She's guarded by Shepard.
Lets the floater go.
Here's Queen. Back to Hamby. It's hauled in by Smith. Collier outside. Pass to Ipupa. Smith.
And she misses the go-ahead basket.
And in 2023, Minnesota finished as the 6th seed with a record of 19-21.
Well, Minnesota missed the playoffs in 2022, which ended their 11-year postseason streak. But they regrouped, and in 2023, they took the Sun the full 3 games in the first round, almost pulling off the huge upset. But what was most important was getting back to the postseason. I love how McBride is unafraid of making mistakes, and she really just plays her game and then will live with the results.
Now here's Clarendon. Outside McDonald.
Clock at 4.
Hamby. Outside Clarendon.
Launches a 3. They get a hand on it.
Next foul, Alana Smith. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles. Bell. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And she makes the first. And the Sparks have missed the last 3 playoffs. Rare to see LA struggle like this.
An original WNBA team, they missed the postseason just 4 times in their first 24 seasons. Now, this franchise has the best winning percentage in league history, so you expect they'll turn it around pretty soon.
And this Minnesota franchise is built around their star, Napheesa Collier.
Well, you think about 2022, Collier played just 4 games. In the Lynx, they missed the playoffs. Last year, Collier took her game to another level, a first-team All-WNBA selection.
McBride misses. The Sparks with the lead. Pass to McDonald. Queen with the ball. And here's Bell. Queen.
Nailed from three-point land.
You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Ipupa.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Collier. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
A great shooter from deep. Collier responding with her own trifecta.
And here's Clarendon.
Inside. Here's Hamby. Arm's length from the hoop. She knocks it down.
That's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to do it.
Right outside.
Pass to Ipupa.
Now Shepard.
Shepard the screen. Here's Ipupa.
Shoots. And Queen pulls it down.
I mean, it would have been something to see her hit from all the way back there.
There aren't many players that can hit from out there, but she's definitely one of them.
McDonald.
No good on the triple.
They had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here's Hamby.
Queen. Outside Clarendon. Moss with it. Smith is there. Pass to Bell.
And that one goes long.
They've been sensational on the boards to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a good word for it, Tim. That's good. You usually have the right word for these kinds of situations. Just tearing it up on the glass.
How kind of you, Brian.
Collier gets the bucket.
A steady shooter from beyond the arc. Collier's presence on the floor helps space it. A big asset for this team.
Moss with it. She's guarded by Shepard.
And down it goes. 2 points. Minnesota trailing.
Here's Ipupa.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. For three, Nafisa Collier. Her second miss. Now 2 of 4 on the game. And the Sparks with possession here.
Now Clarendon.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You have to make sure your feet are set. But when you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
They can get back in front with some points right here.
And they got behind, but they hung in there. And they didn't let it get out of hand.
Collier outside.
That one's all good. She's now 3 for 5 from the field.
I like the way she's taking advantage of what the defense is giving her, and she's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
Outside Stevens.
Pass to Queen.
Bell. Over McBride. No good off front iron.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Outside Williams.
Right outside.
Shepard. Collier left side.
And the jumper is on the mark.
When they've gone to her, she's come through. Keep getting her touches.
One thing about Nafisa Collier, she's great at many things. She's not a specialist. She's well-rounded.
Well, how about this? I mean, she's been top 10 in the league in scoring, rebounding, steals, blocks. I mean, that's more of the 5 major food groups. She gives you everything at a high level.
A good decision maker with a strong feel for the game. Stevens can spot open teammates whenever she's out on the court.
Now here's Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Shoots. Another miss by Nafisa Collier.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Here's Queen. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Second team foul. At the line for your Los Angeles Sparks, Perry. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. And she makes both free throws. And here's Heidemann. Pass to Carlton. Now here's Smith. She's covered by Hamby. And it's Queen with the foul. That'll be her second foul of the game.
Well, she has got to watch herself at this point. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and she can't afford to rack up another one.
Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Hamby outside. It's hauled in by Smith. Here's Carlton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Williams. Uhas up top. Carlton drains the three-pointer. Here's Alema. It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Hamby guarded by Uhas. And she can't bank that one in. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lynx ahead, up 1. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily. A close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
A lot of tough D by them so far. It's been a difference maker.
Nothing has gone up uncontested for the most part. And look, that's why they've had success.
Here's Williams. Pass to Carlton. Back to Williams. Fires from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for her.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass. They really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Team foul.
Now here's Alaman. She's guarded by Williams. Jackson right side. Pass to Talbot. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up. Miller grabs the miss.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
Screen by Smith. trying her luck from deep. The Sparks grab the miss.
And in 2023, the Sparks went 17-23 and missed the playoffs by just one win.
They were firmly in before they lost 5 of their last 7 games. So I think a stronger finish to the year is a point of emphasis for this staff.
The Lynx leading. Now Carlton. Courtney Williams for 3. No good there. Now here's Alaman. She's tightly guarded, and she makes that one. Second quarter here, and just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Carlton. Smith. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I like the aggression there. Yeah, hitting the offensive boards hard.
Timeout called the Sparks.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside Clarendon. Pass to Jackson. Takes the 3. It's good from long range. Minnesota trailing. And here's Carlton. Now Williams. Clarendon covering. Courtney Williams, and that's good.
This has been a thriller. You can't say enough about the way these teams have battled each other.
All signs point to this thing going all the way down to the wire. I'd be shocked if it ended any other way, Tim.
I'd certainly take that, Brian.
The offensive rebound.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is her first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for Los Angeles, Lee Euro. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her.
You know, with the length of the WNBA season, it can really fly by in a hurry.
Just when you think you're starting to get settled in, we've already played a decent chunk of the year.
And that makes each game count that much more. There's very little room for error during the regular season.
Both good at the line.
Well, back in the early 2010s, the Lynx went on one of the best runs we've ever seen.
And forget, WNBA, we're talking one of the best runs in American pro sports history. From 2011 to 2017, 4 titles, 6 final appearances, sustained excellence we haven't seen since.
Here's McBride, and she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Beautifully crafted for maximum efficiency. McBride's a natural playmaker.
Jackson outside.
Hamby. From down low. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. The ball goes to Minnesota. Substitution for the Los Angeles Sparks. Number 23, Azare Stevens.
Williams with it.
Pass to Uhas.
Right outside.
Screen by Smith.
There's the three. McBride misses.
He's cooled down a little bit after burying those 2 threes in the first quarter.
To the paint. Here's Hamby.
It's hauled in by Smith.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Pass to Williams.
Smith.
Back to Williams.
Ipupa.
Shot clock at 6. To the inside.
Smith.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
An intimidating interior presence. Smith uses her toughness to get her way down low.
Jackson outside.
Pass to Hamby. To the middle.
Bell. Good. And De'Erica Hamby gets the assist.
Effective moving the ball from the front court. Hamby's a willing passer.
Now here's Williams.
Ipupa.
On the wing, Kayla McBride.
Uhas sets the screen.
And it's Minnesota scoring again. The Sparks trailing.
And here's Clarendon.
She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Courtney Williams with the steal. And the Lynx pushing it up now. And that one drops for her.
She draws so much attention. Williams can find others for easy buckets. Good dish.
Here's Clarendon.
Hamby sets a screen. And that one drops.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Uhas.
Here's McBride. Clarendon grabs the miss. And here's Bell. She's guarded by Williams. Shot's good by Bell. The Lynx leading.
Here's Ipupa.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Smith. On the wing, Kayla McBride.
Guarded by Jackson.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Williams. It's tipped. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Jackson outside.
Bell. Pass to Stevens. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Here's Ipupa.
Williams, boss defending.
Here's Uhas.
Right outside. Outside Williams. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
After going scoreless in the first, she's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Well, when you talk about Courtney Williams, her versatility is what stands out the most.
Yeah, she doesn't dominate any individual statistic per se, but she does well in pretty much every category, which is what makes her such a valuable part of this team.
Shot's good by Smith.
After having a tough time in the first, she's managed to turn it around here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Clarendon. Pass to Bell. And the foul called on Courtney Williams. That is her first foul of the game.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Clarendon. Stevens, the screen. Stevens controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, tough start scoring, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, they seem to have taken the lid off the basket, gaining a little bit of confidence.
See if they can keep rolling.
Now here's Williams. She has 6. Carlton gets the bucket.
That's too much space to give a shooter like her. She works hard to get that space, but the defenders have to work harder.
Pass to Queen. And here's Bell. Shoots over Williams. Offensive rebound. The shot's good.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. You know, get a little physical, show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number 1. Effort, nothing easy inside.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Now here is Queen. McBride covering. And the shot is good.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Here's Minnesota. Here's Ipupa. Pass to Carlton. Back to Collier. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. That one's on Stevens.
Great effort getting to the line from Collier. Part of what makes her so good, she can battle inside and hit those outside shots.
That free throw missing. And the Lynx making a change here. Good on the second free throw. Amby with the ball. Clock at 6. We're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Lynx ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway. And you look at Boss, she's been playing really well.
She tore it up on the offensive glass in the first 2 quarters. Full effort.
Yeah, she was incredibly persistent, and that's what it takes to be a successful offensive rebounder. And look, she's making bigs all around the world proud with her play.
And here are the Lynx now. 2-point game.
Here's Ipupa.
Nafisa Collier for three. It's good, and with that basket, she is now 5 for 9.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Sweet move. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
And it's going to go on Alana Smith.
Textbook pump fake from Hamby. What a clever player.
And the 2-time 6th player of the year. You can't deny the impact of De'Erica Hamby.
Yeah, now she's too good to win that award. You have to start Hamby. A huge part of the Aces' first title team in 2022. Really, to me, one of the most underrated and overlooked players in the league.
First free throw is good.
And after 12 seasons with the Sparks, Nneka Ogwumike decided that 2023 would be her last with the organization.
Yeah, since going first overall in 2012, Ogwumike, an 8-time All-Star with the Sparks, winning MVP and the WNBA title in 2016, 2 Community Assists awards. They'll miss her in Los Angeles. Nneka, a legend in LA basketball history.
And so she makes both from the line.
And when you talk about winning, historically, the Lynx are up there with any team in the WNBA.
Absolutely. You look at their 4 titles, which is tied for the most in league history. Then you see they have the 3rd best winning percentage of all time. I mean, this is a franchise that consistently has been in the hunt over the years.
Now here's Boss. Pass to Queen. They get it back. And the basket by Hamby.
I wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
That's a good question. It's been their edge, no doubt. And in a close game like this, you just look for every edge you can find.
Shepard with it. Boss defending. It's stolen by Queen. Fast break. Here come the Sparks. McDonald, no good. The Lynx with the lead.
Here's Ipupa.
Pass to Collier. Now here's Shepard. Boss defending. Back to Collier. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
When it comes to defensive prowess, there's not too many players that can impact a game like Nafisa Collier.
It gets overlooked sometimes because of her offense, but Nafisa is outstanding on defense. She's the kind of player that opposing coaches have to game plan for at both ends.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. The Sparks call timeout.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, and never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
Over a minute and a half into this third quarter action. Now here's McDonald. Pass to Bell. For the tie. And that shot falls short that time.
Man, and they're 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
And here's Williams. She has 6. McBride.
Pass to Ipupa.
Collier outside. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the layup. The Sparks trailing. Harry McDonald, here we go. Bell. For the tie. Rebound by the Lynx. 3-on-3. Here's Collier. Not wasting any time in taking the shot and hitting it.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Boss. 12 points for her. Hamby down low.
Covered by Collier.
Hamby misses. Shot from 16. That's in, and she's 7 of 12 now for the game. Now Clarendon. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now here's Hamby. They trail by 6. 5 on the clock. Here's McDonald. Second shot opportunity, and she lays it up and in.
Well, this has been their Achilles heel defensively. They haven't been able to secure the rebound.
Yeah, getting outworked on the glass, and those second chance buckets have devastated their defense.
Williams with it, guarded by McDonald. Screen by Smith. Here's Collier. Hits the front of the rim and out. And it's the Sparks ball. Pass to Bell. And there it is. Williams with it. She's got 6. Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. Lynx making a change here.
Ashley Pupa.
Smith. Now Shepard. Collier outside. Shot clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. Yes, on the jump shot.
As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
Outside McDonald.
Hamby sets a screen. Down low. Makes it off the glass.
And that's the Erica Hamby's favorite place to operate. Just terrific inside.
Collier outside. The tray. And Bell pulls it down. And the Sparks with possession here. Trailing by 2.
Pass to McDonald.
Inside. Here's Hamby. Over Smith. Hamby misses.
They depend on her to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid defense draped on her.
Here's Pupa.
Boss defending. Smith with it. Here's Shepard. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. And the basket by Collier.
She has put her foot on the gas pedal this quarter. She's doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Now here's McDonald. To the inside. Hamby misses.
She just hasn't looked right. She hasn't. And something is off with her mechanics, I think.
McBride up top. Collier. Shepard. Boss defending. Now here's Shepard. She's guarded closely. For 3, and Afisa Collier. Again, Afisa Collier missing. Pass to Clarendon. Queen. Now here's Boss. Nails the baby hook.
Well, you just can't give her that kind of position in the post.
When she gets in that good of a position, it's just so hard to stop her.
Now here's Smith. Shepard with it. Boss defending. Now Collier. And Queen pulls it down. The Sparks trailing. And here's Clarendon. Bell, she's guarded by Shepard. For the tie. Shot's good by Bell.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes the traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
Shepard. No good from outside. So it's the Sparks now. Pass to Bell. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. To the middle. And stolen by Clarendon. Now Bell for the lead. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Here's Pupa.
Here's Smith. McBride left side. Hits the three-point bomb.
With the smooth touch from outside, McBride's versatility leaves defenses pretty vulnerable.
And Tim, we know success isn't always linear. And just look at Alana Smith. She's a perfect example of that. It took her a few years to claim her spot in the league.
Well, she was a top 10 pick back in 2019. She shot under 20% as a rookie. Atlanta was out of the league, but she had a great 2023. The Australian finishing third in most improved player voting, and she has really got a spot in the league now.
Now here's Shepard. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Kicks it out to Smith. McBride. Pass to Collier. The three ball. The shot will not fall. Queen covered by Collier. And they take the lead. The Lynx trailing. Pass to McBride. 6 on the shot clock. Smith. That misses off the backboard. Now Hamby. She's got 8. McDonald. Clarendon with the screen. Back to Hamby. Over Smith. 3/4 of play and a close game here. Sparks ahead. They lead by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. The Sparks leading. Clarendon up top. Pass to Bell. And here's Jackson. Guarded by Uhas. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Yeah, that probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but nice work getting it to fall.
Right outside. Fires the 3. Yes. And it's Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Now here's Clarendon. Fires it. Jackson, no good.
Well, I mean, to me at least, Brian, it looked like it was going to be an easy 2 points there.
You're right, Tim, and she's got some angry words for herself after that miss.
Here's Williams. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. Stevens grabs the board. From the left block. Bell. And she drops it in from the low post.
Moving it around, 8 of the last 10 points coming off assists.
Nothing makes a coach happier than a display of pure, selfless teamwork.
Absolutely.
3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Jackson outside. And there's the pick. Drills the 3-pointer.
She might not have the long-range ability of some other players in this league, but she'll knock down open ones like that.
Out to the right wing. Here's Ipupa. And so she earns a trip to the line. The official saw the contact and showed it 2. That's on Lasia Clarendon.
At the line for the away team, Olivia Ipupa. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. perfect from the line this time. And just a tiny lead for them.
A chance to make it a little bigger right here, though.
Back to Jackson.
4 on the clock. That's good, and it's Lasia Clarendon with the assist.
And if you leave anyone that wide open, you're just asking them to punish you, and they did there.
Pass to Williams. For 3. Rebound by the Sparks.
They've built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things well.
You know, Brian, one of those little things has been rebounding. They have come out and taken control of the glass.
Now here's Boss. Here's Clarendon. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, they're winning despite her errant shooting.
Here's Ipupa.
Outside Williams. Pass to McBride.
Over Jackson.
And again, no good by Minnesota. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Here's Bell. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by Williams. To the wing on the left.
Here's Ipupa.
And she swishes it right through.
And the ball movement by Williams, excellent at finding her teammates in spots where they can score.
And the Sparks with possession here. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
Hey, eyes up, watch her. Don't give her space.
Pass to Jackson. Now here's Boss. Drills it from outside.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if he winds up that wide open in three-point range. Now, I'm sure that was not the plan.
Back to Williams. Now McBride.
Guarded by Jackson.
The 3. And Kayla McBride with the 3.
And you can see her confidence rising bucket after bucket from long range.
Pass to Bell. Back to Clarendon. And here's Jackson. McBride covering. There's a screen. Rakia Jackson, here we go. Clarendon. Outside Stevens. They get it again. And a good offensive board, and she gets the bucket.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
Now here's McBride. And the Lynx, another 3.
She has been on a tear from three-point range today.
Pass to Bell. Stevens. And she uses a glass on the layup.
What a mismatch it's been in the post. I mean, where's the defensive adjustment? They're just getting eaten alive out there.
Yeah, I agree. They got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a sub. This is getting ridiculous.
Carlton. That 3 off the mark. The Sparks leading. Boss with it. Pass to Jackson. Misses the 3. Now the Lynx with it. Now here's McBride. To the paint. Off with the layup.
Jackson outside.
And here's Clarendon. Pass to Bell. Outside Clarendon. The 3 knocks down the 3 ball.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Right outside. Williams. McBride. Now Carlton for three. Hits it from three-point range.
Looks like she took that last three a little personal.
Hey, do you blame her? That was some payback right there.
The Sparks call timeout.
Here's Clarendon. And the outside. Clarendon. Pass to McDonald. Now here's Voss. She's guarded by Shepard.
4 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Bell.
Yeah, she should save the fadeaway move for when she actually needs it.
The Lynx trailing.
Here's Ipupa.
Collier with it. Queen covering.
Over Queen. And it's Collier missing. Outside McDonald.
2 minutes.
Down low. Here's Hamby. And fouled hard that time. He'll get 2 shots at the line.
You can trust Erica Hamby to deliver all-out effort on the floor. She really puts in the work to make the most of her minutes, and she can be a difference maker for this team.
2 shots.
She doesn't hit the first, and that was one they really wanted. She's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that stretches their lead to 8.
And here's Collier. Ipupa.
6 to shoot.
Now Smith.
McBride.
Guarded by McDonald.
Boy, hey, I'd settle for having as many points in a game as she has rebounds.
Right now, we're really witnessing something special.
Now here is Queen. Voss with it.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
A beast on the glass. She is not going to be denied on that play. No, sir.
Here's Ipupa. Pass to Collier. Here's Ipupa. Thank
knocked in off the glass.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's McDonald. Pass to Bell. Queen up top. McDonald. Over McBride. McDonald, no good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Shepard. A piece of Collier for three. Clarendon grabs the miss. So the Sparks take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and they did a great job of execution, both offensively, defensively, playing in control. When they had a misstep, they got right back to work and made up for it.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.